Written by Janine H. Jones and released in December 2017, The Good Master is the second audio story in the War Master, Only the Good box set. It follows on from the end of the last story with the Master, trying to evade capture by the Daleks. It really surprises me how formal-like Doctor Who as a series is, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but listening to this box set, it did get me thinking. Like, how many stories begin with a doctor arriving somewhere just to be arrested and mistaken for a spy, or arriving somewhere because the TARDIS picked up a distress signal? These are just two threads, and after so many stories, it doesn't really bother people. Now, a series with a Master as a protagonist, what kind of formula does that follow? Well, it's most conspicuous as this story again uses the same formula as the last. The Master has settled on a hospital planet pretending to help people by being a medical practitioner. Or in other words, a doctor. If you're not used to the formula, it stands out. And much like the previous story, the Master is helping people, which appears counterproductive to his character, but obviously he's playing an angle. At the behest of the Time Lords, he's come to this planet to discover why this particular planet is immune to the effects of the Time War. The guest cast aren't really anything to write home about, but the character of Cole Jarness, played by Johnny Green, who should sound familiar as he plays Tyler Steele in the Torchwood Series 5, is given a little more focus. I wouldn't exactly call him a companion, but while I can't remember any of the cannon fodder's names, Cole did make an impression on me. He isn't given too much focus, more of a slow burn as Big Finish is still milking Derek Jacobi's presence for everything it's worth. Not that I'm complaining. Jacobi's Master is amazing. He steals every scene. Most noteworthy about this story is the idea that the Master may not be as evil as he claims to be. After all, he's helped save hundreds of lives while undercover, and this becomes a good plot point later on. Can the Master be a good man? Personally, Big Finish does a hell of a better job making the Master question if he's secretly trying to be a good man than they did trying to make the War Doctor look like a bad one. At which point, does the mask wearer become the mask? Here it feels organic, but then again, it is different. The War Doctor should have been allowed to do bad things for good reasons, whereas here, the War Master does good things for bad reasons. It's an interesting flip on things, and I hope Big Finish explores it further in future releases. That's it for today. Stay tuned for more War Master reviews, and if you want reviews for specific titles you're thinking of purchasing, put it in the comments section so I know. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more. You can also support us on our Patreon if you want to. As always, support is not mandatory, but we do appreciate every bit.